skill brought back the vampire.
We're a little vampire.
You like that theme?
Not really, no.
John probably does.
Which one?
Smashing Pumpkins?
Yeah, of course.
Totally.
Who doesn't know Smashing Pumpkins?
John's a basic bit. Yeah, he's just renamed, just changed his name to Chet.
Chet, yeah.
Called him a basic bit.
By the way, hello everyone. This is John from RVA Katana in Richmond, Virginia.
He's many things but a basic bit.
And yeah, we're going to be cutting in a few minutes. Once I get all my...
Those returns.
Those are returns that just arrived today. I know which ones they are. There's Eric Driscoll. We got to refund him. And
Anything that requires sending out?
Nope.
processing.
nope, we're all good.
Oh, we're going to cut with the Tsushima tonight.
We're going to cut with Tsushima. Why don't you go parade in front of the thing and look handsome.
Vanna White.
Ta-ching.
This is a sword.
This is a sword.
From the
That's
popular
essentially-
video game.
Ghost of
the same
Tsushima.
shit.
Dave
Ghost of
Washington, Matthew
Tsushima.
Kerr, Blake Meyer, Kratos. Hello, hello.
It's
Welcome.
not and has never been Ghost of Tsushima. It's Ghost of Tsushima.
Tsushima. Also, you
We
got-
I always put the emphasis on the wrong syllable. And then wakazashi is one thing I can never get. I always say waka instead of waki.
Just say Ghost of Sashimi.
What's really Ghost of Tsushima. What's really cool about this one is it has like this one's like a I don't know what happened, but it's a sugaha hamon, sugaha,
It's really pretty.
with an interesting tobiyaki on it. Like it's supposed to be like this like sort of a tentacle yaki, but it's like more like a sugaha with like all this tobiyaki on it. So I told Phoenix Arms make more of these, and so it's really
So,
cool.
I really like it.
Yeah, it's a really cool
stands
design.
out, yeah.
So we're gonna cut with this. What else are we gonna cut with? What do you have in your hands here?
Here I've got one of our Swordier XLs. This one is our Year of the Snake model.
It is Year of the Snake, isn't it? Hey, John Petigo. Yes, I saw the pictures, John. Beautiful.
This one is T10 differentially hardened.
Steve in the house.
Sup, Steve?
Oh, let's see. And then what else do we have? We're not going to cut with that. And then we have, hello, Ronin Viking. We have the Yamato. This is the Ryan Sword Yamato. So this is like the three versions. The difference between the Ryan Sword and the Phoenix Arms is that the Ryan Sword has more of a black and gold tsuba versus the Phoenix Arms has blue and gold. Very similar blades. Hey, Ray Gimo in the house.
Ray, what's up?
And what else we got here? Oh, one of our customers, we're actually getting a whole nother batch of 9260 Odachi back in stock. But one of our customers wanted us to cut with these, and so here we
So I'll
are.
tell you what, because you're letting us cut with it, we're going to go ahead and shim it for you. So you see how it falls out.
Yeah, one of the things that happens, because that habaki is metal and it's going up against the wood koiguchi, eventually that'll wear out over time.
We'll
So
shim this for you.
all it takes is a little bit of shim if it's loose. Any Hanwei, we're not cutting with Hanwei today. That would be a fun one to cut with it, the Hanwei XL maybe. But we're not cutting with Hanwei today, but we do have some Hanwei in
The
stock.
Practical Plus XL would be
I was
nice.
gonna
Yes.
ask you if I could get an XL with the Bohi, but they're out of stock.
Yeah, they're
Is there a practical XL with a bow? I didn't even realize they had one.
Isn't there? Not that Shinto.
Do y'all ever make a video on how to shim the koiguchi? Yes.
It's actually really easy.
Yeah, well, that's Trevor Payne asking, and I'm sure he knows how to do it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own way of doing it. Some people use paper. We've seen people in a pinch doing a competition use pieces of felt for short term just to make sure, because they'll disqualify you if your sword falls out in a competition. We use kyogi, which is like a wood paper.
Hey, Soul.
Paper made out of little thin pieces of wood. So everybody has their own way, but we have a video we'll post.
Redeeming Light, we've cut with it before, it cut
Expanding
great.
Gorilla Glue.
Oh, expanding Gorilla Glue is another one. The original orange Gorilla Glue
Yeah.
will double in size once it dries and you nail file it, so
Yeah.
needle file it.
I do believe, I can't remember if there's a video or not. In fact, I have a video.
There is. I made it.
We can
Okay.
make another one.
Yeah.
I made one. I got to do my own Yaito as well.
The quick and dirty way is using felt tape, but it can slip out
It might be
over
a good idea to
time.
make it and then make a playlist of like modifications and.
We
care-
have that actually.
We do.
We already do. Yes, we do. Yeah, if you visit our website, we already have several videos up that show you how to do this
Well,
kind of stuff.
I'm in on the YouTube channel. But
Handcraft our weapons. Well, the links from our website. Handcraft our weapons. Oh, you make a playlist. You're actually right. That makes
Yeah.
sense. No, we don't. We import them. All right. So what are we going to cut with first? What do you guys want to cut with first?
Tsushima.
What do you guys want to see us cut first? Odachi, Tsushima.
I think we should get warmed up before doing the Odachi.
Warmed up before the Odachi.
So I'd say
Tsushima it is.
Tsushima it is.
Yamato, then Year of the Snake, and then Odachi last.
Matthew Kerr, we do not have the Jade Giant back in stock yet. It'll probably be a month or so before we get it back. Kill Bill, we don't have. Trevor Payne wants us to cut with Tsushima, so Trevor, sorry, we look like we're doing Yamato first.
No.
Oh, it is Tsushima. Tsushima.
This is the brass version.
The brass version. And let me hold this up one more time so people can see the beautiful Hamon line on this.
Brass with T10.
Beautiful plumage.
The beautiful plumage.
Norwegian blue. Yes, beautiful.
So you can see here, just the Hamon line is spectacular on this guy. All right, we're gonna cut with this. I'm not cutting today. I sprained my elbow in practice today. Well, not sprained, I torqued it.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
No Odachi, yes, we are cutting with a no Odachi, but that'll be last. All right, so here we go. More cutting for the rest of them. Oh, that was like clean. So this is a T10 clay tempered blade, and that was a very clean cut. Caitlin Clark bank shot. Do you have the swastika sword? You mean the bleach sword? We do. Ten Sasangetsu, we do. This one is T10. Is it showing as we have stock, Blake? If so, between your cuts, Scott. Oh wow, look how thin that is. Can you reduce Jade Giant to 0? Between your cuts. Thank you, Blake. We will remedy that.
Jade Giant down on that.
We're out.
Oh, I got hit by that rubber band, and that was a beautiful cut. That rubber band came like right at me.
New
I
challenge.
feel violated by a rubber band.
New challenge tonight. Keep hitting John with rubber bands.
All right, hold on. Show that what you call it? The scrap that that's just such a clean cut. It's like parallel. It's like a beautiful sine wave. So once again, this is the Ghost of Tsushima T10 sword. All right, Hattori Hanzo swords we do not have.
Oh, come on, Scott. Can I get a rebate?
Yeah, almost made it through. We've gone to Hirari. Scoop to the teeny bit.
Scoop Town Express. There you go, Mark. Unscoop me.
Unscoop you. All right. Go through it one.
Yeah, I know.
By the way, we need to shoot a video on that to respond to that guy who said he's never done any cutting before.
Oh, yeah.
So before we start doing the thing, we'll do that one. Odachi, we are going to cut with the Odachi later, Matthew Kerr. Oh! Wow! Look how smooth that is. Beautiful cut. All right, Ryan's up. Once again, this is the Ghost of Tsushima sword. Did you ship out your sword today? Aluminum Crusher, I think we got your sword back. What were we supposed to ship? Did you want that Afro Samurai? Take two.
All right, now cut it above that first one.
Do not cut it above that first one.
Be like Mark.
Clay tempered swords are. He got it into the trash can. It went into the trash can. He gets a basketball scholarship instead of to go along with his scoop. Hey, Pedro. Like and subscribe. We're going to cut with your thing today. Let's see. Oh, what a nice, beautiful Kiriage.
Hey, and we got a scrap cut later.
All
My
right.
plan all along.
Yeah.
That was the plan. How much for GOT sword? I believe it's $425 for the
Yeah, thereabouts.
for the. Do you wanna unpeg that?
I was trying to Kiriage it, but you're kind of begging for more.
Don't try to Kiriage if it's unpegged, or you can try. Do you think you can do it?
I think so.
All right. Mark's gonna try to do a Kiriage with an unpegged. He sent it flying into the middle of the shop.
Home run.
Thank you, Blake.
Oh, I almost got all the way through actually.
Now, the new stand I have has a screw that holds the
So
thing.
don't bring that over.
Well, this one was unpegged. Oh wow, that's actually he scooped it a little bit, but that's what you expect when it's unpegged.
Oh, that's right. It was unpegged.
It was unpegged, so a screw wouldn't have helped that. We can save that.
Actually, let me get that. Redeem myself.
These are used Japanese tatami mats, by the way, which are available on our website.
Sakai clan is been redeemed.
Yes, we are cutting with the Ghost of Tsushima katana. Samurai Jack is made of T10.
All right, where's the rags? Oh, in the bathroom.
Right here you go.
This one right there. All right. Yeah, I know. Don't they smell great? All right. We need to plot out a video as we're doing this before we get to our last mat.
Missed the center.
He missed the center. He missed the hole.
He has that problem a lot.
I know.
Somebody grab that.
Somebody pull my thing. Whoa! Stop! It's gonna totally unravel that.
The peg is split.
The peg split. Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
that might be why.
All right, get another peg there.
Time to get another peg.
Pegmeister Mark.
Yep.
Those aged mats reek. Yes. T10 is great,
These new
Athena.
ones I made.
The good thing about T10 is that everybody Damascus steel.
Yeah.
Aluminum. Eric, send us a message so we can figure out which one you're talking about. Let's see.
Yeah.
This is pathetic. Oh yeah, you really hurt our feelings. We feel so sad, and that hurts our feelings. Yes, visit our website rva-katana.com.
Yamato or Sword?
Let's go with the Yamato. You say Yamato and I say Yamato. Okay, so this is the Ryan Sword Yamato, for those of you who like Devil May Cry. Really beautiful Choji Hamon with a really beautiful polish to it. There you go. And so we are going to cut with this. The White Tongue Jade. Oh yes, that is right, Aluminum Crusher. My bad. Send me a message so I'd remember how to do that. Thank you, Pedro.
What are you doing now?
We are now cutting Gunny Damascus steel with bohi. Is the Oni Damascus have a bohi? Yeah, Oni Damascus has a bohi. What about the green gold dragon? Oh, another
Green
tight
Gold
shot.
has a bogey as well.
Green gold, yes.
Rewrap that. That's good size. We got rubber bands anywhere? Yeah, they're in the.
I'll chop in the bathroom.
There's a pretty polish on here.
This is a really nice polish
to do a cut like we were doing in class on Saturday. Do like one of those. Kind of cuts.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Don't. Yeah, no Kill Bill. Hey, Cook, by the way. Cook and Steve, no Kill Bill swords. You got the rubber band.
Yeah.
Man, I'm having one of those nights. My arms are killing me though.
I'm gonna try something.
I'm gonna try something. Nothing ever good came of that. How well does it do against bamboo targets? Should do pretty well. We should be getting bamboo pretty soon. Drew, we are cutting right now with the Ghost of Tsushima sword. Or sorry, the Yamato. Oh, that was scooped.
Go back here. This is something we were working on in class. See if I figure this out.
Do it in the air first. Doing it.
Oh,
So this is something that Scott taught in class. So draw, sidestep, and cut.
yeah.
Okay, let's see how it works. What style is that from, Scott? This is a Kuki Shinryu technique here.
They are. Yeah. That is tough.
But I mean, you're successful.
Okay.
I mean, you only have to go into the human body half an inch to hit an artery. So you think you went, and look how far you went in.
Yeah.
So yeah, you might not have cut a piece of the tummy, but that's not the intent. The intent isn't to cut a limb off. It's to cut
Okay.
your arm.
This is definitely something, we talk about. It's nice to have a sword that can cut all the way through things, but traditionally swords really weren't meant for lopping things off, and that was an executioner sword.
Yeah.
There you go. Woo! I'm taking a vacation in Virginia next month. I have a sword I am making fittings for currently. If it's done in time, would I be able to bring it? Of course, Ronan. We would love to see your swords.
That Ronin Rise.
No, it's Ronin Viking. That's an interesting combination.
I think no more Hidari kiss after you tonight, Ryan.
Suck at those.
If it was banana palm, we'd
I ordered the Oni Wakazashi. The Samgakto I ordered from you guys is lightsaber at the Batodo class. Greetings from Florida, fellow Budoka. Oh, awesome. When are you guys shipping out swords? I ordered Oni Wakazashi. The Oni Reaper or the Oni Damascus? I think we shipped out the Oni you shipped out an Oni Reaper Wakazashi today, right?
Yeah.
Was it for Pedro?
The black Oni Reaper Wakazashi.
No, man, left before you packed it.
Okay, so apparently they did.
Do you know where it is?
I put it in the.
So we'll ship it out tomorrow. It looks like it's all packed up. It's all packed up, but it has not been. Matt left early today, and so we were not able to get to it. Hey, Tom. Lightsaber inspired katana? No.
But if we did, they'd be red.
Cook, yes. The tatami is from Japan. These are the used Japanese tatami, which are a little bit. I would say they're nominally harder to cut than regular tatami. You got to soak them a little longer.
No staples yet, though.
None yet.
Oh, nice cut there. Is that pegged? That's pegged. Okay. All right. Are we gonna cut this one too?
I mean, we can save it for a base.
Yeah, this is a Ryan sword Yamato. We have actually we have 6 versions of the Yamato. This is the Ryan sword standard 70 centimeter Nagasa one. Yeah, Pedro, we Matt had a graduation to go to today. His sister was graduating from high school, so we were not able to get all the swords out.
In the morning, so
Yeah.
here, so.
Historical reproduction we do have. All right, let's move on to the XL, Swordier XL.
Yeah.
Top of the order.
You want snake rider?
Are you
Try the snake
I'll snake. It's the ear of the snake.
with the snake sword.
Yeah, he's being snaked with a snake sword. Hey, Chris Banner. Does this one have the hamon?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the T10.
Oh yeah, this is the T10 version. I'm gonna hold this up
That's Sarah.
so you can see the hamon line there. Nice polish too. This is a wide blade. Actually, can you hold before you cut with it? Compare the width to this one here. So this one you can compare. We can compare the Swordier XL to the standard katana, and you can see just how much wider it is.
It's about what, 35, 38 millimeter?
It's 35 millimeter. Graduation only happens once, hopefully.
Once per school type, right?
Yeah.
One for high school, one for back.
Exactly. Oh.
Ooh, that was light.
So this is, once again, the Swordier XL. We have several versions of the Swordier XL. This is the Blood Python, as Blake mentions, but basically this is the same as all the clay-tempered versions.
The leather eco is really tight on here.
Any updates on the Mugen sword? Walter Alvarado, no. I don't know. I don't think it's done yet. Oh, nice.
Where's this cut? It's weight. It's a piece. Yeah, it's a piece for me to get.
FYP getting local, yeah. If you're in Richmond, come visit us, 1909 West Carey Street. Are you gonna try to cut the shard?
Steal it, but I dropped it. I'm an idiot.
No argument here.
Cut it right there, Matt. Mark.
Okay.
So then cutting a shard here.
So, this is what I'm aiming for.
Bullshit. Free cut AI.
I'm not sure what happened, but he did cut that first base. I'm coming in.
Yep.
So that's what's the remnant of the first part. Let's see. Oh, another nice a big slice. That's a John slice.
Put out there. I'll cut it. It's setting me up.
Once again, unsecured. When it's unsecured, hold on a second. Before we talk about this, when you have an unsecured scrap like this, it's very easy to knock it over accidentally. So you have to have a really good cut when it's an unsecured scrap like this. If you have bad edge alignment, basically you're going to knock this over without cutting it. And he pretty much split that right in half. So coming in.
Say hello to your mother for me.
Do you want to Hidari it, or are you? How are we feeling about Hidaris?
I'm fine with Hidaris.
Loving the Cloud Armor Yaito you bought. Awesome, Pansal. My wife might be slightly annoyed people walking around with quick drawing. Be careful with that tip, because that's still a sharp tip.
Yeah.
We do not have Silver's Raleigh. Cut with the Sokka blade. We don't have a Sokka blade in stock. We only have the Meteorite version, and we're definitely not cutting with that.
Yeah.
Oh. Do you want to save the shard?
This is enough.
Reverse it. Reverse it.
You can
Yeah.
give that, Ryan.
Yeah. An unpegged thing here.
Scooch over here real quick. Let me show some ankle.
Woo!
Ankle?
Nice.
You want the piece.
He split that in half, so 2 pieces that can be cut. Yeah, the tip is still pretty pointy on the Yaito, so be careful when you're quick drawing that, Pantao.
Go for it.
Blake Meyer, swoon! Once you've been pegged, you cannot be unpegged. If you show ankle, you're going to be pegged. Do you have a katana that's curved the other way? It's called a sakabato, and yes, we do. We'll show it after we're done cutting.
Cover my ankle. You don't have any modesty left, Scott.
True.
Ho! Ho! Knock that base off.
Little biscuit.
I mean, you can tell the peg isn't sticking through it, so
Yeah.
what a nice cut.
This is a fun sword.
Yeah, this is the Swordier
Swordier
XL.
really did a good job on the value of it. So, yeah. Yeah, if you don't like the Subaru, replace it. But I mean, the blade's really nice. We've got, I think, what, 5 or 6 versions of this with different furniture.
Yep,
but
mhm.
They did a really good job with it.
So we actually have 2 versions. One is 65 MN, which is a spring steel, and the other is this T10 clay tempered.
I thought 65mm was a tool steel.
It is.
It is in the
Well,
manganese.
it's a
gives it
high manganese steel.
some- Yeah, gives it some flexibility. Let's see how.
Double bladed, we do have. This is not the. Yeah, don't try to bend that one.
No, I'm just saying.
Double-bladed
It's
swords
really-
were not.
Yeah, no
made
scratches
for
even with
Scratches.
natural.
When used tatami will has the potential to scratch up a nice polish. So, really good job on this.
Dragon head katana. What do you mean? Like the Highlander swords? Let's see. Pedro Torres, a special thanks to Ryan for his knowledge when I was asking for something similar to a Samgakuto style wakizashi on the phone. Oh yeah, so Ryan, Pedro thanks you.
Actually, that was me that gave him that suggestion.
Okay.
I did. No, I was like. the
So these
Odachi.
two are just totally. Hold up, bring that with us. So here we are. This is like and subscribe. His Odachi. He's one of our local friends, and he brought it in. He wants us to cut with it. So heck yeah, we're gonna cut with it. We love cutting with other people's swords.
OPS. I was gonna bring my
OPB. Are you down with OPB? Other people's blades? Yeah, you know me. Shobu Suguri, yes we do.
Yeah, you know me.
All right. Ooh, this looks a little thicker and wider. It doesn't even look wet, but it has to be wet. Well, we'll find. I guess we'll find out. So just hold that up right now, and actually let's compare that to a regular sword. This is the Ghost of Tsushima sword we just cut with.
No, this is the
Sorry, this is the
Yamato.
Yamato. So you can see that that one's a good 8 inches longer.
Compare these to the length of the mat itself, right?
Sword cane is just a bougie blue blood villain material. Like and subscribe says that thing has been great. I'm glad you're loving it.
Yeah, it's a fun sword. We love it.
All right. So lots of leverage with this.
Yeah.
If you use a clay tempered sword with this, then you really risk a bend just because you're more forces being acted on it. But this is a spring steel sword, lower risk of bending.
Great thing about spring steel.
Oh, nice cut. It's a big cut, so you have to rewrap that. Fire in the hole, so let mark clear. Ronin rise.
Clear.
Yamato looks like a toothpick. Oh, oh.
Wow, that was
And that was a thin little cut, a little slice. That's good because it takes a lot of control because that's such a long blade.
John's rapper name. Little slice.
A little slice, even though my slices are big. Hey, Jill.
I'm not gonna say.
All right. Oh, that looks so effortless. And also, just excellent control. This is like a 2-inch cut. Just like what's in his pants. Here we are.
It's not knocking out the bottom, but it's tearing out the side.
If he's talking about his farts, that's probably the
Yeah,
case.
exactly.
We know. Can you stab with that? I mean, yes, but with the curve, it a little harder, but yes, it's doable. Once again, this is an Odachi. Oh, you got to rewrap that.
Yep.
Mark's going for the big cuts today with the Odachi.
Big sword, big cuts.
You have an Odachi, don't you? Like you have one of these.
Hanwei.
He has the Hanwei.
Oh, that's right. You sold this version, right?
Yeah, because I had to pay for like car repairs.
And now you have a Hanwei.
Yep. No,
That's a big sword.
One of the last ones made, right?
Yeah,
the
last
available
one of last out of 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is meant to engage against horses, not tatami.
Horses and spears.
Every freaking time.
Yeah, Ryan's Hidari is not going today. That is cutting from the left side. Yes, I saw that, Ronan. You got to wrap that piece. That's a very steep cut, but you know these are very hard to control. They are very long, very hard to control. How would one go about properly learning how to use a sword like this? I don't know. Do you have specific? Do you have specific Odachi techniques? Yeah, I guess find a teacher who teaches Odachi. There is actually a Nodachi something. I can't remember. I read about it the other day.
Kage.
It was not Kage.
Jikishin Kage uses Nodachi. Yagyu Shinganryu uses it.
Oh, he's gonna try to take the unsecured piece here. Oh!
I didn't hit the floor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a little cut of this. Just a little nibble. Want to see how much of the weight would cut it.
Yeah. Yeah, do like a little bit. Yeah.
All right, unsecured peg, unsecured, unpegged.
This is the last one?
This is the last one, and then we just cut some scraps.
Yep.
Nice cut. So you can see that he cut that.
Alright, time for scraps.
All right, now we're gonna cut some scraps here. What are we gonna cut scraps with? We're not gonna cut.
That's the Swordier.
Yeah, Swordier.
All right, looks like we're cutting with the Swordier. That must have been the favorite for the day.
Honestly,
Kratos,
it's all been really good.
did that sword or did the Sekiro sword reach you yet? I didn't check the tracking. Did that reach you?
You gonna cut Ryan?
How many mats would be the equivalent of two body? No idea.
Try to cut out pies when you cut.
Yes, this is called an Odachi. Okay, so now we're going to cut scraps, and scraps a little harder to go through. Hey, the calligraphy thing, how much would word ikigai cost? Just contact Scott, and he can arrange it with his wife, who is a world-class calligrapher. Sure, Iron Buddha, yes, we got a bunch of...
Shit. I don't know what is it is with this weight of the sword. You can swing.
That's the thing that people don't realize is like with a heavier sword, that weight does help with cutting, but it goes both ways. If you can't accelerate it well enough, then you're not going to cut that well.
I had a great time at your visit. Love meeting you guys. Love your sword. Awesome, Shurfu Iron Buddha. Thank you. Nice cut.
Let me get this part. Let me clean it up for you, Mark.
These are adults? Barely. Legally, yes. Maturity, no. Ho!
You want something on top of that?
Yeah.
Lift it first.
You want some sprinkles on top? Nobody says sprinkles. It's Jimmy's. Yeah, all right.
Where's Steven Seagal? Steven Seagal would not be welcome here.
No, here we not.
No.
He's a reprehensible human being.
He probably wouldn't be able to get to the door.
Ow, I wasn't going to fat shame anybody.
He deserves it.
He does. He's a reprehensible human being.
Really is a scumbag.
The most expensive and cheapest sword you have in shop, and explain why. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Once we're done cutting, we can do that. Physically in 40s, mentally around 15 to 16. Tell me about it, Pansal. Stefan Siegel says like and subscribe. Original Highlander movie sword. We don't. Nice. Someone just... Did
I thought that was him.
we get that?
Full power, baby.
It looks like we made it through. Did we make it almost all the way through?
Yeah.
Left a little bit on. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Left the core in. All right.
Was it me?
Yeah.
Yeah, once we're done cutting, we will give you a tour. Craziest sword in the shop. Nice. It's Kratos. Yes, I did see that. Thank you. Ironically, it's in New Jersey.
What's wrong with that?
Use a rolled up yoga mat because it's like 4 days late. Use a plus anything on it in New Jersey can't be good.
Hey! A rolled up yoga mat. Those are actually really easy to cut. 'Cause they're just
Are they?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Got it.
nice cut.
You can cut this.
Sure.
You want me to?
I'll get it.
How many more shards do we have?
Just a few on the table there.
Hear a lot of Hattori Hanzo jokes. Oh yes. Come with the Shobuzukuri. Shobuzukuri, we only have it in wakizashi form right now. And those are not... Wow!
Got it.
Wow! Did you hit the stand at all? No?
No.
Yeah, that's this little piece right here. That's what he cut with. Or that's how much he left. That was really nice.
Do we have a file, or you think we're done?
Is that it? All the pieces?
Well, hang on. Flat file. Oh.
We're like, all these things are expensive, so we want to cut. Oh, really, Blake? Blake, we will look into that. Thank you for pointing that out. Maybe that's why our sales have been down this last 2 days.
What's that?
Huh? Like, apparently they're only showing one page of Katana right now.
Huh.
And the filter and sort. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't find the filter and sort on my phone. Someone looking too.
Oh! Oh!
Scott's on a roll.
Yeah, it's a fun sword.
Yeah, this is a Swordier XL. Fun sword to cut with.
It just has a lot of value. You know, if you don't have a lot of money to spend and you just want one good cutter for a competition or just cutting multiple targets,
Tachi versus Katana, which is better? If you're on a horse, a Tachi.
for sure. Yeah.
If you're on foot, a Katana. But really, it's all about how well you practice. It's not about the weapon as much as the person wielding it.
It's a great sword.
It is a great sword here. Well, all right.
I think that's it.
That is-
Some people might argue that, like, with the way a lot of katana and tachi have changed the styles of things over time, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, the Tachi, if you look at Kamakura period era Tachi compared to like newer, like Edo period stuff, like oftentimes during the Edo period, they would take katana and put them in Tachi mounts. All right, so anything you guys want to see while we're here?
Hey, Mark, can you get right here?
I got a set of bow shuriken yesterday when I dropped off the Odachi. Now I got to practice throwing. Awesome.
Oh yeah, like, and you got those. Those things are awesome, aren't they?
You were just throwing.
And maybe everything under the swords menu.
He got the Hanwei ones though. They're a little different.
Blake, we will have to look into that. Thank you for pointing that out. What is the cheapest sword and what? So the least expensive we have is the Black Samurai and the Bicolor Samurai. We might not have it on the floor right now because I think we shipped our last ones. Oh no, there's a bicolor right here. And basically it's a basic 1060 steel blade. There's black and tan right there. So this one's $80. We also have one called the Black Samurai for 80. Oh, that's right here. Here's the Black Samurai for 80. So these are our basic swords.
We say basic, it's still mid-tier carbon steel. the
Yeah,
1060.
it's good stuff.
So they could be, 1045 is really the entry level, so they're actually pretty decent for the money. Full tang, sharp, double pegged. Where they keep the cost low is, the casting of the furniture isn't as great. The handle wrap isn't tight. You'd probably have to just spray lacquer it, but it's a pretty nice sword for not a lot of money that will cut. So if you just want something to have some fun with, or display.
Apple user asks which one is the best one. No, what really depends on what you want to do. Yeah, what do you want to do with your sword?
Yeah, and best for what budget? What are you looking to do with it?
Who broke the mirror? One of Scott's students.
Not me.
Coolest katana? I think that's all very relative.
Yeah.
Which ones do you like?
That's a matter of opinion.
Let's see. Double peg sound like someone was gonna have a fun weekend. You're too bad, Blake. Swords from One Piece, we do. Let's see. We will go look at the One Piece swords over here. Here's Wado Ichimonji. We have Kiku Ichimonji as well.
Preemptive then, huh?
Emma right there. Best self-defense katana, the one you know how to use. Who makes the sharpest? Anyone can sharpen a sword to excellent sharpness. The edge retention is more important. Bleach swords, we do have. English swords, we do have. Yojimbo sword, never heard of it.
Yojimbo just means bodyguard.
I mean, did Tsushima Fune have a specific sword in that movie? I don't know if it ever really.
Yobimbo.
Yobimbo?
Sasuke sword, we do have. Here-
Yo, poor
Here's
person.
Bleach, the Tensazan gets it. I meant, with 2 pegs, it's much safer to do Tamashigiri. That's Blake being funny. Sasuke sword right there. Broken mirror, 7 years of bad luck. Yeah, I'm saddled with Scott. Most expensive sword and white? Best minimalistic sword, probably the Black Samurai. Katana versus the Shobuzukuri. Well, Shobuzukuri is a type of geometry, and you can get katana in Shobuzukuri. So there's really, we're talking about two different things. So here's a Shobuzukuri Wakizashi over here, an S5. Antiques with one peg or two pegs. Historical antiques are more likely to have one peg.
There were times when they put two in them.
Yeah, like the Kinoto and stuff with really big swords. The Naginata Wakizashi and can use it for Tamashigiri. Pedro, that thing is amazing.
Yeah.
We've had so much fun cutting with that guy. Where is it now? It used to be right there, but
It's in the room.
it's in the room. So this is the Naginata Wakizashi. This is based off an antique I have, and
pirate
this
cut.
thing cuts
Pirates.
like amazingly.
This thing was. We should cut with this again.
We should come with that more.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to sand down my peg to put my antique W2 World War II back together. Yeah, that can be kind of a pain in the butt.
I
But
use a belt sander to shave the.
oldest one here is 650 years old. It's over one of the swords in there is 650 years old. All right. Smallest sword is probably one of these tanto over here. To a Japanese terminology, a tanto is still considered to be a sword. Priciest sword we have here, probably one of the antiques for 8,500. For new ones, $3,000 for the Taitsuki. Can you cut stuff with the Moonveil? Yes, we actually do a search on our just do a search for Moonveil RVA.
What funds? You guys cut with Moonveil, didn't you?
Or yeah, visit our product page. We actually should have a link to us cutting with this.
Moonveil is absolutely sharp.
Yeah, it was so much fun to cut
this was
with.
Pretty awesome.
Let's see.
Samurai Jeff.
Samurai Jeff. Musashi or Paul Chen? Huh? Oh, company-wise, Paul Chen, hands down.
Yeah, for sure.
Antique Katana, the blue one. We don't. I can't think of which one would be blue. Kuma sword from Blue Exorcist, we do not have. We only have Ring sword. Lightest sword, no idea.
Yeah, Okumura Ring is the only one we have, right?
The most none-bought sword? I'm not sure what that means. That Moonveil, by the way, is floppy. Marissa in the house. Reverse blade, we do. Do I have to worry about the wavy line in the blade while cleaning it? You mean the Hamon line? No. You just gotta make sure you clean it. White Jan Tang Damascus. Yeah, we'll show you that one, Eric. I love that sword. This is the reverse, one of the versions. We have 3 versions of it. Kanmuri Zukuri. Kanmuri Otoshi. I don't think we have any in stock, do we?
The Dragon King modern.
Oh yeah, the Dragon King Modern Tanto with Bohi. There. This is the Kanmuri Otoshi right here. You can see it's Hirazukuri right here with no ridge line, and then it has that tip right there. So that's a Kanmuri Otoshi. Cloudhammer, we're getting some Cloudhammer Kanmuri Otoshi as well in the near future, made of SX105V. Paul Chen Katana cuts like a laser. Yeah, they're good stuff. Sword, my favorite Tsuba. That's really hard to say. I think it changes from minute to minute. Jin Sakai Katana, we cut with it earlier. We were live cutting with it.
There's another version.
Gladius, we're out of stock. We should get it back by the end of this month, if not early, what you call it, June. Slice with a Tonto. Marissa, you were obsessed with that. Tonto are not really mat cutters, you know? There's just not enough, like, distance.
Here comes Trevor with a video.
I know, right? Trevor's going to go show us how it's done. Someone asked about something, but I forgot what it was. The antique pages is fine. Huh. Feed a baby sword, they're hungry. Ooh, that sounds really... Zephos we do not have. What do these run? We start at about $80 and go way into the thousands. Visit our website, rva-katana.com. rva-katana.com. Let's see. EDC sword, I mean, carry the one that you know how to use. And that's legal to carry in your state. Blake, we will figure this all out. Once again, when we switched over... Oh, here's the Nagwhack. We should have cut with this.
This is your EDC.
This is an EDC. This is the tack whack. They need to eat tatami to survive. U.S. Army NCO sword, no. We have had an antique one at one point, but not anymore. Dual broadsword, no. European swords right over here, lots of them.
This is your EDC.
EDC means everyday carry. This is an Osaraku, that's EDC. Demon Slayer swords, we have lots of them. So here are our Euro swords over here. We're getting a lot more. We're getting 18 more varieties of Euro swords. They're on their way from Swordier.
Yeah, Richmond has a very healthy HEMA population over 5 groups. So yeah.
Blake Meyer, awesome. Well, if you have a list of everything, Blake, send us and we'll tell our developer, we'll fix it out, and then we'll
Yeah,
give
good
you.
looking out though. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we'll get you a T-shirt or something with a Blake or something on it. Never saw or heard of someone ECD a sword. ECD?
Oh, we have them come in all the time.
ECD? What does ECD stand for?
He meant EDC.
Okay, I don't know if he literally meant ECD. So, any straight katana, specifically square tip. So you're talking about like a Tanghung Dao style. We do have this as the bamboo. Do we still have the bamboo?
So,
Bamboo chokoto? I'm pretty sure we still have it. That might be one of those things where.
definitely have bamboo coats on.
Yeah. Damn it, Matt. Here's where the magic, the junk happens. All right.
You can see how difficult it is.
Were these swords made at China, Taiwan? We mostly in Longtren, China. Mostly. Favorite one changes all the time. Any more katana with curved handle? The only one. Yeah, the Bato side, which I think you have, Jill, right? Marissa, get that the Dragon Spring thing. Write it down, and we'll look for it.
Mark, can you write on the board
Bamboo chokoto.
bamboo chokoto?
We have a Tanghung Dao, which is pretty much the same thing.
You spell out bamboo chokes on dick, like from South Park.
Areola Grande. Sorry. I love Taiwan. My wife is from there. Just went a year ago. Cool deal.
Oh, awesome.
I love Taiwan too. It's been a while. Masamune, we don't have.
I don't
Does
think
your
Taiwan
oldest sword
ones.
have any history? I mean, just the fact that it's 650 years old. Cavalry swords, we have a few historical ones lying around here on consignment. Just looking for a place to buy mats like us. Well, we do sell them, Swift. Visit our website, rva-katana.com, and look for accessories.
We just got a Connex full of used tatami in Japan.
Spears by any chance? No.
Oh, Equal. African spear.
We got it equal. We keep on saying we're going to cut with this Waldemar's, but it just hasn't happened yet. We keep on forgetting about it. Top 3 short blades. Hard to say. Batosai, that's SX105V.
Have I left?
We know that one's long sold out.
Yeah.
We do have a bunch of tachi, Jill. So, for example, we have this tachi right here, one of the core tachi with a deep curved handle. Actually, a couple here with deep curved handles.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Nagamaki, we have the Defender Nagamaki and the Blue Wave Nagamaki. Shipped to Canada? Yes. You do have to pay duties and stuff. Katana Umbrella. Curious to see the size of the blade. Liquidation Fire Oni. Can you show Liquidation Fire Oni since we're here? That's the shorter version. We'll start with that because we're closer, and we'll try to get the other ones. Umbrella next. And then Taitsuki that we have in stock would be the Omokade, the Kumori, and one other one. Shoshin Hana we're out of. Here's the Umbrella. Rapiers we have, Nagamaki is what? Rapiers we do have side swords.
Yep.
Can you show the Nagamaki, Defender Nagamaki right there? Naginata we do not have. Damascus, yes, we have a lot of Damascus swords. Y'all got things if things go bad for defense reasons? Guns. This is the U.S.
Yep.
Yin Yang Suba, we do not. That would be pretty cool. What a messer. A lot of people ask about them.
Messer is the German word for knife. It's basically just a falchion with a knife grip.
Can you show the Blue Wave Nagamaki? Can you show the rapier? We'll show you the side sword.
Which is some might say it's an early form of the rapier, so it depends who you ask.
Yeah, visit our website, rva-katana.com. Here's the Spada.
Dalato. Spada just means sword in Italian.
Sword for the zombie apocalypse. How about Michonne sword? We have it in a T10, or sorry, in 9260 and in S5 shock steel. All right, anything else you guys want to see? What SERP? Oh, what's up, Kratos? Samurai Bird in the house.
So bird.
Small sword next to the Espada.
The saber.
This is a.
It's like an army saber.
Oh, is that John Pearson's?
Yeah. It's not sharp or anything.
Small saber. Best brand. Best at what? Assassin's Creed. We have Altair. Do we have Altair sword,
No,
or do we
we're
sell
out.
out? We're out of it. We're out of it. We did have Altair sword. We don't have it anymore.
So this is the closest thing we have to a messer. It's more of a Swiss saber or a two-handed falchion, so it doesn't have knife scales for the grip. But,
Shamshir. We'll show you a Shamshir.
Same general idea. So.
Website is looking nice. Please, Curtis, navigate it and see if you can find things. Because yeah, getting ready to film unboxing. Awesome, Samurai Bird.
Yeah, the only swords that are back there are long.
I
There's
really like how small they made this grip. So it's properly small, so it really fits in your hand.
pagination wrapper. Blake, can you send that so I can send it to our developer?
Still going more direct, right? Of how the boxes that are yeah.
Pagination wrapper. That should be easy with a style sheet change. Was the Hanwei Moko Renshu Ko Katana Wakazashi a while a one of one, or did they regularly make them?
We had like 3.
We ended up with 3 and sold them all.
Yeah.
And
It's not your typical production piece that you see out of Hanwei.
they're no longer making them either.
Well, Hanwei's closed.
Yeah, Hanwei is gone. So, antique blades we do, Jake. Visit our website rva-katana.com and look at antique swords. More 7-foot swords in the front, please. Mersa, I thought you liked short ones. Tanto. There is a Cloudhammer arming sword. Wolf sword. You mean like
Oh, we got the wolf stalker.
well, show the long claw. Long claw. Kingston Arms new cutlass. I don't think we do.
No, we don't. We
Famous film swords. We have a variation of the last samurai sword. Some elements look like they should be buttons, but they don't go anywhere. But I like the thumbnail scrolling on the grid. Didn't I see a Woodhammer wooden sword? There was one, but then it sold immediately. They sent us one as a sample. Law from One Piece. We have the katana version and an Odachi version. Witcher sword, we do not, but I think we are getting some from Swordier. There's Law's katana, and we also have Law's Odachi over here. Yeah, visit our website, rva-katana.com. Cloudhammer Golden Dragonfly. We'll show you that one. That one has Kozuka Kogai. Kogatana Kogai. That's this guy right here. So you can see. Oh, there is the Kozuka.
Kogatana.
Kogatana, thank you. Well, Kozuka and Kogatana. And flip it around. Here is the Kogai. It's kind of deep in there, so I can't get it. My big fat fingers won't reach it. You got to push it up from there, and that'll. There we go. So here is the Kogai.
Multi-tool hairpin, and apparently they would use these to clean out your ears too.
I did not know that.
That's in Paul Martin's book.
CHF Economy Bamboo. I'm not sure which that is, Kevin Roke.
Cloudhammer Forge Economy Cam Bamboo is what that sounds like. CHF.
I can't think of what that is. I'm sorry.
I mean, here's the iron bamboo. 525 for SKS3 Kozuka Kogai.
Armed Archangel. I don't know. More wooden katana than actual katana. Then there's definitely a problem. We gotta fix that. Like, if you discover a problem, we just had a new website, and definitely, if you see problems, send us a message so we can fix it. Nihonto, yes, we do have several Nihonto. Hey, Air Power Roy in the house. Someone was asking about Damascus. Why don't you show one of these guys while we're here? Damascus katana over here. Bamboo chokotok. Oh my god, I just want to.
It was in an obvious position. It's like, I know I saw them in the box this weekend, so like, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Put a couple of
Yeah, there might be some in back too. Oni Wakazashi, by the way, we need to. I'm pretty sure I saw that Oni Wakazashi.
What's that? Rivers of Blood?
Rivers of Blood. Why, yeah. One page of katana. Thank you, Serpenta. We'll figure that out. Now I'm really irritated at our developer.
Here's the bamboo chokuto.
Someone was asking about this with the triangle tip, the kiriha tip. Custom color scheme. What do you mean, Lord and Lady? Send us a message that might make sense. So we can understand what you're asking. Game of Thrones, we have Longclaw. right over here.
It is, but I think John deactivated.
I did not deactivate it yet. I forgot about it. Hello, Adam. Welcome, Adam Nada.
If we can get
Demon Slayer swords from the anime. A bunch of them over here. Oni Wakazashi bought from our guys. Thank you, Jill. Length of the bamboo sword, 70 centimeters for the blade, 26 centimeters for the handle. That's 10.5 inches and 27.5 inches, respectively, for those of us who are metrically handicapped.
Metrically challenged.
Metrically handicapped. Challenged. Samurai X.
Summer X.
The straight sword, that one's $200, Marissa. Shogun swords, we have the Tachi from Shogun. Here's a reverse blade right there. The really curved one, it's not exactly orange. It's more of like a brownish orange. That's the Afro Samurai sword.
Just making up for my complexion.
It's compensating for Mark's pasty complexion. APOC survival knives. Yes, we do have those, Michael. Any Shogun swords?
We just answered that.
Oh, yeah, we'll show that one. We have Toranaga Tachi over here, somewhere. There we are.
Next to each other.
Toranaga Tachi right here. Two versions.
We need all swords out of there. All swords.
Kenshin, they start at $200 and go to $775 depending on the steel and the fit.
Why is that not on?
You're welcome, Pickles. Thanks for being here. Thank you, Kratos, for posting our website. Apparently, we need to do something about our katana. Ship? Yeah, we ship. Visit our website, rva-katana.com. One page of katana. Can someone? Yeah. I really like the curved profile of the kodachi you showed on the channel. Do they tend to be more curved? Historically, there are some curved ones, but not super curved. They're not super curved like some tachi. They tend to be very narrow.
I've seen this. Ooh. Osaraku Wakazashi.
And Osaraku Wakazashi right there.
Historically, this is about as big as they would get normally.
That's bigger than they would historically
Yeah.
get. Because with Osaraku, to polish that kisaki, you need to have enough niku in order for that, enough steel in order to have that transition. And so, yeah, they were not necessarily easy.
Huh, this looks like it has almost 2 yokote.
It does.
Like, hold up.
The Wakazashi and Tanto page have a lot of katana on them. Holy crap, Steve. Thank you for pointing that out. Recently discovered that Charlottesville, Virginia has a sake brewery. It does. I've been there. They used to have a good ramen restaurant inside their sake brewery. It's near the Pavilion 11, I think. This must have happened because earlier I was shopping the site for Nihonto. Oops. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure this out. Yeah, I had to redo the Nihonto page because it kept on going to like wooden anime swords. Pirate swords, not really. We do have an antique Kaihu sword, which is kind of, yeah. Thank you, Steve. Like I say, if you notice any problems, send us an email and I'll complain to our web developer about it. Looking for your first sword and it has to be special. Sean, what are you looking for? And we can give you some direction.
Define special.
I know. How sharp? They're sharp to insanely sharp.
Yeah. Unless it's an Iaito, then it's not.
Yeah, unless it's a practice sword, which is dull. And then they are not sharp at all. Just sent you screenshots of the missing style sheet elements for them to look at. Thank you, Blake. You rock. Blake, give us a color t-shirt and your size again, and we'll give you another one.
Shisui is back.
Shisui is back in stock. Thank you, Kratos. Reverse blade, we do. We just showed it a couple times. Here it is again, if you like Rurouni Kenshin. Here is the Sakabato,
T10 version.
the T10 version. No next page or on most new pages. Thank you, Serpenta. We will look into that. Oh gosh, I've been wondering why the sales died.
Yeah.
What are those on the door? There's Master Sword, Bersinger, Dante's Rebellion,
Scottish two-handed sword.
Claymore, Yuki's Demon Slash. Oh no, Mother Sword.
Yep, this is the Conan Mother Sword.
Basket Hilton
Claymore. Basket Hilton
Oh.
Broadsword.
We need to show Eric the white leather blade. Let's see, where is it? Oh, right at the top, near top.
Oh, the Damascus.
Yes, this one is really cool. It has like a really beautiful profile on the blade. Beautiful Damascus pattern. Neon blue sword, that was Bersinger from Aragon.
We can show that in a second. That's a really neat blade.
Reverse blade, we have one version for 200, another for 275, and another for 775, depending on the... Just go to our website and look up Sakabato or Rurouni Kenshin,
I think it shows up.
if it shows up. Yeah, apparently we're having... There's Bersinger right there. Yeah, visit our website, rva-katana.com.
He's got like a leaf blade,
One dude came in
a classic fantasy longsword.
30 minutes or so before I closed. And he was wearing
All right, if there is nothing else, it is getting late and some of us are into pumpkins. So we will shut down in a few minutes. Watch 4 hours on constitutes real Damascus, and I still don't know. Yeah, real Damascus is from the Middle East, basically India, wood steel. Yeah, I don't know. Up, he's showing the Moon Veil. Beautiful Damascus sword, clay temper, interesting.
I thought it was just folded, not Damascus.
Yeah, folded steel.
What's the difference? Well, Damascus, quote unquote.
Folds many steels together, 2 to 3.
Whereas folded is just a single type of steel.
What state are you in? A state of disorder, but also state of Virginia?
State of confusion,
State of confusion.
state of disarray.
Yeah.
More.
Antiques. All right, I think that is it. So thank you all for joining in. We will, yeah, if you find our webpage, those of you who know our webpage, yeah, let us know what's wrong, and we really appreciate it. Hey guys, those Usutami are a little tougher, aren't they? Yes, Jay, they are a little bit nominally harder to cut. They're more dense.
Yeah.
Ordered Ryan Sword, Lord of the Rings Strider. Yeah, it's right over here. We saw that, and we will ship this out. I don't know why they didn't ship it today. I think Matt was working, he had to leave early, so they didn't get everything out from the weekend, because we had a lot of orders over the weekend. So apparently that's not about the web, something else.
I'll take care of it first then. Scott's on it.
Scott will take care of it.
Scott's got you.
Scotcha.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Emma, yes, Emma right over there. And then anemone.
All right, kid, don't hurt yourself.
All right, shutting down TikTok.
See you later, TikTok.
Miss the Odachi. Trevor, we will eventually post footage. We'll see you next time. And shutting down Facebook.
The Book of Faces.
The Book of Faces. Done.
Of the white Fushigiri.
We just brought it back in.
Oh, okay. Still got the condom on it.
And shutting down, let's see. There's a gentleman that's a big fan of Mark on the YouTube comments. Ooh.
Oh yeah, what you're saying?
I think he's making passes at Mark. Mark's fiance might have issues.
Chris, is that you?
All right, see you guys later.